Wasn't there a third member in your crew at some point?
Yeah, it's Mark. He's right there. He's running the controls.
I'm hiding.
No, another guy. Another guy.
Swoggle was like a mascot. Are you talking about Hornswoggle?
No, not your. Who was the guy?
Edge?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about. There was a guy who did I forget Yeah, he did all those YouTube videos. He got over and in New York wouldn't push him.
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Shows how much I watch.
Yeah, Matt was Zack Ryder in WWE. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah.
Yes, that's what it's. Yeah.
That made my day when I watched that, Trey. I am not gonna lie.
God damn, Raven. Oh shit.
Didn't care, dude.
He didn't give a fuck.
No, he didn't care. Show us some. It shows how much I watch, guys. Oh man. Oh, sorry. All right, here we go. Oh boy. On that note, what's going on, chat? We're here with another edition of Pin Down Saturdays, and we got a lot to cover today. Like we got like a lot of stories to cover.
Yeah.
Before we get in here, we got Boss Hog, you fucking dog.
Boss Hog.
Ooh, Boss Hog. Ooh. Got Gravy in here. What up, Gravy? We got Last Toxic Male.
What up, Last Toxic Male?
Got the goon to those abs. Okay. That's nice to know. Jack of all casuals. What up, Jack? So on that note, I think we should just get into it, Trey, because we got like legit chat. We have like maybe 12 stories to get into. It's a lot today. A lot. So let's see what we got here. We're gonna do this. But before we get started, Trey, what you been up to today?
Just been chill Saturday, you know.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I've been kind of lazy today. Did some couple loads of laundry. Besides that, been taking it easy and watching people go online and melt down. So that's that. But a lot of meltdowns today, especially over this person coming back, AJ Lee. And it was reported today that she is back full time for a WWE deal. Also, she'll be on Monday Night Raw this coming Monday.
Yep.
So there's that too. So last night was crazy. If you guys haven't watched the stream from last night, do yourself a favor and watch that because that was a wild stream.
Wild SmackDown.
We were wilding. SmackDown was wilding. It was all wilding. Okay, it was something. Yeah, but AJ came back last night over 10 years, and it was definitely. It was like I said, we knew it was coming. Like, you know, we saw the signs, of course, but still though, when you hear the music pit and you hear the fans going nuts, it was definitely a sight to be seen last night. That's for damn sure.
It's easily the best SmackDown of the year. It's not even close. I did enjoy the one with Logan. Remember we came out with Cena's music. That was a good SmackDown, but this beats that. Not even close. I mean, side note, Brock Lesnar came back. I mean, you got to do Brock Lesnar, Jeff, WrestlePalooza, bitch.
Yeah, John Cena wrestling against Sami Zayn last night, which was John Cena's last appearance at the All-State Arena.
That match, holy shit, dude.
That was wild, dude.
Cena pulling out an Edge spear, even though fucking Cole was trying to call it a Roman spear. I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Did the angle slam? Did the ankle? I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, Michael Cole called it the back suplex, even though it was clearly an angle slam. Like, Cole, what are we doing?
And then Brock comes out, he fucking yeets the ref out of the ring.
It was crazy. It was a crazy SmackDown. But, you know, I think they needed something to happen because last week's SmackDown was so bad, like in viewership, it was like the lowest in company history. So they needed to pop a number big time, and they knew, hey, let's get Brock and let's get AJ and John Cena and CM Punk in Chicago. Because we'll definitely pop a rating. Like, we don't know what the ratings were because it is the weekend, and I don't know how the Nielsen rating works. I don't know if they take the weekends off and reaccumulate that on Mondays. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out when we can see it. But yeah, AJ coming back, I'm excited for it. I mean, I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting. That's for sure. Because I mean, there's a lot of possibilities you can do with her. Honestly,
AJ Rhea, AJ Roxanne,
yeah,
AJ Charlotte, obviously AJ Becky, which I'm now thinking that's gonna be the WrestleMania match.
yeah. And Triple H also made the announcement today that that's not just one. There's multiple surprises coming back too. In the next couple months. Now we don't know what that entails, but there's speculation that some people are saying that Paige is coming back, which I don't
I
really
don't
care.
care. No, no, I'm good.
Uh,
Obviously, I think Jericho's gonna be one of those. I'm at the point I think he is coming back.
yeah, well, I mean, possibility, but we're gonna cover that too later on. But yeah, I mean, if he comes back, I'm not gonna. It is
I'm
what it
not
is at this
popping.
point.
I'm sorry. I'm with Dream. I
Yeah,
don't need to see Jericho in
no,
2025,
mm-mm,
2026. No, I'm good.
no, like
But yeah, AJ looks good. She seems like she still got it. And yeah, I'm with Glass Thoughts, man. I don't give a fuck about Paige. I just don't anymore. She's
no,
washed to me.
like the only thing I think she could do is go to NXT, honestly, and that's like it.
Yeah,
And I thought it would be with Gigi Doran and Tatum
Tatum
Paxley.
Paxley. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I
yeah, that's
thought.
the
That
only thing. But yeah, she doesn't. What her and Rhea? Why? Because they're both goth. Is that it?
yeah. Uh, sorry, chat. I'm trying to find the next article real quick. Give me a second here. I don't know what's going
Oh,
on. I
there's
think I
banter
lost it.
about AJ. Like
Yeah,
her
go ahead.
coming out there. She looks good. Like seems like she still got it. Um, definitely looking forward to her and Becky. I think promo wise, we'll see if AJ can still cut a great promo. I think she can, but
Oh
we'll
yeah, she
see.
was. I always thought she was a great promo, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, she was a shit wrestler in the Divas era." I'm like, she was actually the only good diva in that division compared to
She
everyone
was
else.
just
Oh my God.
she was surrounded by a bunch of shit. So it's now
Yeah.
like she actually has women to work with.
Yep. And
Uh,
also, there's like there's Lyra Valkyria, which I think that people can say if they want. I don't hate Lyra, but I think that you can do something with her and Lyra Valkyria. Maybe her and
Roxanne,
yeah, Roxanne definitely. Maybe
even if
Natalia.
Natalia, I wouldn't hate a Rhea program, but
Yeah.
if you're gonna try to force Rhea in a tag team, I wouldn't hate Rhea and AJ in a tag team just because title
AJ
partner.
versus Stephanie, AJ versus
Yeah,
Julia, AJ versus Io Sky,
Bianca.
Asuka. Yeah,
Um,
I don't see Jade. Definitely, you can see a match with Tiffany Stratton. That's for sure.
yes, yeah,
Uh,
that could work. Yeah, there's a bunch you could do
yeah.
with her, and
hmm
she signed a multi-year deal. So I don't know if it's part time or if it's like every week, but
It said she's back full time, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if she's gonna
yeah,
have the same deal as Punk's. I mean, Punk's kind of sort of full time / part time. So I mean, I
yeah,
just think it depends on what the dates are. But yeah, but I think we all know that Monday they're going to announce it. It's going to be a mixed tag match at WrestlePalooza. Seth
hmm
Rollins, Becky Lynch against CM Punk and um, AJ Lee in a tag match. But some people are speculating, and I don't see that happening. Some people are speculating that it's going to be for the titles. I don't see that at all.
no, I don't. That'd be dumb. I think that'd
Yeah,
be dumb. If you're gonna have AJ win it off Becky, just have it beat
one
Becky
on one.
because honestly, I think Becky needs to go to the world title scene. I
Yeah,
think,
because right now I think AJ in the tag match. Look, we don't know how long she's been training. We have no idea. This could be in the works for months, right? We have no idea.
yeah,
Uh, she's been off for 10 years. She ain't wrestled in like her last match was at WrestleMania
31.
31. Yeah, and it was a tag match between her and Paige against the Bellas. So I mean, that was over 10 years ago, or 10 years ago, whatever it was. What was that? March, April, something like that year. Um,
2015, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's 10 years. So we'll see what happens. She could have some ring rust, or maybe she's been working her ass off for months and she comes back and she looks fantastic. Like I said, we have no idea, but I think for workload, I think Seth, Becky, and Punk will carry that match until she gets her footing back, honestly. But I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it. It's gonna be an interesting time on the 20th because we got WrestlePalooza, you got All Out,
All
which
Out ran away, so we don't even know if we're streaming that now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll
We'll
keep you posted.
we'll keep you guys posted if we do that. But yeah, they moved the time slot to 3 o'clock Eastern. What is that? 11 o'clock
12,
Pacific. 12.
12
Okay, 12.
Pacific.
Yeah. Well, counting the pre-show probably starts like at 9 because like the pre-show
Yeah,
is like
9.
2 hours long or some shit like that
Yeah, so
on
it'll
the
probably
YouTube
start 9
side.
here. Yeah,
But
9
I
or
think we
11.
should. Well, I know someone who's not coming back to his job, and that's Wade Barrett. He's not coming back to his job on the full-time roster, being a commentator, which it sucks. I'm
It
not gonna
sucks. I
lie.
like Wade. I like Wade. Yeah, I think he's one of the few really good comment. I almost put him up there with like the JBL. I really dig him as a heel commentator, but I think he doesn't overdo the heel shtick.
Hmm. Yeah, I think he goes back to NXT. I don't see a problem with it at all because,
Yeah,
in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I think people like Joe Tessitore, and I got nothing against Joe Tessitore. I'm just saying in general, I think that he's better for the pre-show than he is actually doing it.
yeah,
But yeah, here's the tweet right here. It says Wade Barrett responds to the report that he's been removed from the WWE Raw commentary team. I usually ignore bullshit reports like this, but it's causing needless hate to be spewed towards people I work with. WWE have kindly given me a couple of weeks off for personal time, booked 9 months ago, and then I'm back to business as usual. A complete non-story. The end. So some people were speculating it was because of the whole Becky, or excuse me, not the Becky
Nikki
Lynch, the
Bella.
Nikki Bella comments that he made during Clash of Paris pre-show, saying that she was kind of like what was the context? I think it was like something about like she's kind of like old. I think he was
Desperate,
kind of
something like
desperate,
that. Yeah,
yeah, something like that. And everyone like threw a fit. And I know Nikki Bella talked about it on her podcast. She's like, yeah, Wade Barrett ignored me all day, yada yada yada. And some people are speculating it's all, oh, well, she got him fired from his job and stuff like that. So as you see, Wade Barrett just cleared all that up. But to me, I think that was pretty. If that was going to be the case, if he didn't clear this up and people were speculating that it was Nikki Bella doing that, that's some really fucking bullshit. Like,
yeah,
it's wrestling, dude. None of this is real, right? Like,
yeah,
yes, present yourself as what's the saying? I can't make you believe wrestling's real, but I can make you believe I'm real, which I've always
yep,
enjoyed that mindset about wrestling. But let's be real. If someone says something to you on commentary, it's fucking commentary. It's not actually talking about the actual Nikki Garcia, the actual human being,
yeah.
right?
It's the character.
Yeah. It's the character that you're playing on TV that they're talking about. They're not talking about you. Like they're not bringing up your personal issues, like you and your real life divorce with your husband, whatever his name was. You know what I mean? We're not talking about that, nothing like anything like that. And I just, like I said, if it was actually going to be a mountain of a molehill, her saying that kind of stuff, and like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna get him, lose his job. That's some real bullshit. But it is what it
Yeah,
is on that one. But I think, like I said, I think Wade works better in NXT anyways if they don't bring him back to the main roster because it was also reported today that both Michael Cole and Corey Graves will be doing commentary for both shows now. They'll be doing
yeah,
for Raw and SmackDown. So, and Joe Tessitore, I believe Joe Tessitore's back doing college football because the football season just
yeah,
started in college last
yeah. I
week.
think he's doing. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But I think we all can agree we like Wade. I know some people say he plays like a James Bond villain, like the way he talks. Like I'm like, I think people are just nitpicking just to nitpick because they
Yeah,
have nothing better to
I
do.
think he's good. Honestly, he's one of the better commentators. I think.
Oh, he's better than I rather listen to him than Excalibur. That's for damn sure.
Yeah,
Excalibur gets on my last nerve, dude. The way he just starts screeching out like a tope suicida. It's like just call it a suicide dive. Just come on, dude.
yeah,
It's not that hard. Not that hard at all. But for people like him, it is because he's got a call like he sees it in his mom's basement. But yeah, what's his next story? I'm trying to find it. Sorry, guys. All my tabs are all messed up right now. Just give me 1 second here.
But yeah, Wade's good, man. I'm hoping he doesn't. I would hope down the line he comes back, but yeah, I'm okay with him on NXT.
Yeah, same here. Like I said, I think Joe Tessitore, I think he's better doing the pre-show stuff than he is commentary. I don't hate him as a commentator. It's just one of those things where like he seems like he's more natural hosting a show like that than actually calling something all like throughout for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like Joe Tessitore is being Joe Tessitore on the pre-show. Not saying he's not saying being himself on commentary, but it's like he's more relaxed. He's more like, okay, this is like my environment, my element, you know, constantly not getting produced in my ear. Cause like I don't think anyone produces the pre-show stuff because no one actually really watches. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
I don't watch it, but speaking about people going to commentary, we had an announcement from Tony Khan today. He made an announcement that Bryan Danielson now be going forward coming this Wednesday night for Dynamite. He will be a full-time commentator for AEW. So
yeah, I saw that.
I don't have a problem with this move, but if they add like a fourth man if they go back to the fourth man booth bullshit, I'm gonna lose it because I hate that. I hate the multi-man.
It should be commentary 2 or 3 max, but 2. Really.
I'm a fan of 2. Now 3, yeah, I'm with you on that. I can do the third man, but like remember when SmackDown Live had like JBL, Corey Graves, Mauro Ronaldo, and then he had David Otunga out of all people to do commentary on SmackDown. It's like this is 5 people, dude. This is way too many people.
That's too many. Yeah, it's too many voices.
Yeah, it's just like this is just convoluted, man. It's like no, I don't want to like. It's like watching a movie, and you got 6 different narrators during the movie. It's like what the actual fuck, man. It gets confusing because you got one guy doing color, and you got one guy calling the match. You got the other 2 basically like either they can give a fuck or not, and you got that one guy getting produced by the company. Like say this line next, which they all do, but it's like some guys sound more like robotic than natural when they do commentary. Because like AEW right now, they got Excalibur, they got Taz, they have Tony Schiavone, they got Nigel McGuinness
sometimes.
JR. Nigel McGuinness does Collision. What's his name? Cedric Alexander's partner. Back in the day from the Ring of Honor days. I can't remember his name. Shoot. Caprice Coleman. He does Ring of Honor TV too, which I don't know if he does Collision sometimes. I've not watched Collision and I couldn't tell you how long. But yeah. I like I said, hopefully they don't add him to a fourth man booth. Maybe Schiavone maybe gets moved out for like they take turns on commentary and they have Tony Schiavone do like the backstage interviews, which I'm fine with because I've always felt that Tony Schiavone was a better stick man than he is a commentator. And if someone shows me this clip, I'm just saying. Nothing against you, Tony. I have nothing against you. I'm just saying sometimes
I've never really cared for Tony Schiavone as a commentator, especially compared to other commentators.
Yeah, like he's not JR. Like JR is my
not JR, it's not King. I think JBL's even better. At least
like if you're gonna ask me my top 3 commentators of all time, I'm going with JR. Second, I'm going with Gordon Soley. And the second one, I'm going for Lance Russell from the Memphis Territory days.
So, JR, King. Third probably be Heenan, but it could flip between him or like if we're going just team, it's JR and King. Then probably Taz and Cole. Just because
that's a discussion we should probably have for the channel, like our favorite commentary teams. Like for me, it's like 1A and B2, like 1A and 1B. Like Bobby Heenan and Gorilla, they were so good together.
They were good too. Yeah. Underrated team JR, JBL, and Cole from 06-07.
Yeah, they were a hot take. I think underrated team was Taz and Michael Cole too. I think
Taz and Cole is like they're my number 2 or 3.
After because those guys, man, they were great.
They carried they were
Yeah.
having fun. Yeah.
Yeah, on
Um,
SmackDown. You can tell
Tenay and
that.
Don West, if I'm doing a non-WWE one, Tenay and
Yeah.
Don West.
Oh yeah.
TNA.
I'm putting on.
I think Tenay's better than
Yeah.
Shivani, honestly.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like I said, man, that's a discussion we should have though. But yeah, Danielson's going to be a part of the commentary team, so wish him luck. I liked his work in the 205 live stuff. I actually liked his work with him on Mauro Ronaldo. I really did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think his days are done. I don't think he'll be back in the ring, because especially if he needs neck surgery, I don't see it at all.
No,
but
I think he's truly done.
Yeah, I think he's done. Because what else is there for him to do?
Really quick pivot at Jericho. If he came back for commentary, I actually would not hate that. If he could actually be entertaining.
Well, Trey, since you mentioned him, let me find it.
Because I think Jericho, he's good. I feel like one of the reasons, like going back to JBL, he was good on commentary. He was a good heel anyway. He's just a good talker. And I feel like if you're a really good talker, you're gonna be.
His first week he did when the pandemic happened, when he did commentary for AEW, I didn't mind him. After a while, Jericho started getting on my fucking nerves. I couldn't wait for him to go back to the ring because, like, oh my god.
If he doesn't ham it up, I think that's where I feel like he'll ham it up too much. I think if he dialed that back, I think he could be good.
He just tries to be 1980s commentary, and it's just like, dude, you're not Jesse Ventura.
JBL did it too. Remember when he just started calling Cole Maggle every week?
Yeah. But going back to Chris Jericho, Chris Jericho stated, and I quote, "I'm not going anywhere for a long while. I'm still with AEW for right now. Why would I go back to WWE? Would I go back to WWE? I wouldn't be opposed to it. We just have to see what happens. The best thing that can happen is to have two great teams that you can play for, and just makes everything bigger and more exciting." And this comes from the Daily Mail / Denise Salcedo, is her name, I believe.
Yeah, I know what that is. She's a YouTuber.
Yeah. So Jericho was at Halloween Horror Nights at I think LA, I believe. He made that comment. So his deal, like I said, we reported this like 2 weeks ago now, and we keep on reporting until we get more information. But Jericho's deal's not done until December of this year, so he's still under contract with AEW. Now, January, if whatever date December, like his contract's over with, and he chooses not to renew it, he'll be an unrestricted free agent. So he doesn't have to serve his 90-day no compete clause, nothing like that, because his contract never got renewed. So the Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia now,
and it's still in January, right? Or is it February?
Still in January. I don't know what the exact date, but I do know it's January. Now, if Jericho were to come back to WWE, he more likely would be at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Now, again, like we've said this before, if Jericho came back, good for him. But also, what do you do with Jericho? We've also said the whole thing, like, the only match I can think of would be Logan Paul. I can't really think of anyone else.
Maybe Dom.
Yeah, maybe.
LA Knight.
Yeah, maybe, but it's like,
it's just for promos. The matches won't.
Like, I couldn't tell you the last Jericho match I enjoyed, and I'm not saying that because, like I said, I was a big Chris Jericho fan. I really was. I enjoyed Jericho's work. I enjoyed everything he did. But it's like his AEW run. I couldn't name you one match that I'm like, yeah, that's a good Jericho match right there. Because the people he worked with, for fuck's sake, he worked with Orange Cassidy of all fucking people in a Mimosas match. I was like, come on.
Oh, hey, Mara. Just looking at chat for a second.
Yeah. So it's just I don't get it.
I have no interest in a Jericho return. If he comes back, I guess.
It's just there for me. It's like, okay, like, I mean this. Like, it sounds like, I'm a fan. So he's enough.
I'm a fan too. I love Jericho. He's one of my favorites of all time. But I'm
not saying this from a company perspective, because honestly, we're not a part of WWE or anything, or AEW or anything like that. But it's like for like proving yourself to the fans, I think he's got to kind of have to like prove himself. Yeah, I can still go. All you guys talking shit about me in AEW, I'm gonna shove it down your throat and show you I can still go. But the problem is he's got to come back in better shape because he was looking terrible in AEW.
Yeah, and
He's
I
got to
think if
change
he
something
does
up.
come back to WWE, I think Triple H would tell him you have to look better.
Yeah, like it's just he looks like cosmetically, like I said, he looks bad, and like ring work wise, he, he was just looking like I said, he looks like that. He looks like Brian from the Family Guy when he loses all that weight, and like he's just like disgusting looking. It's like, and I don't want to sound like the sound, from Chris Jericho. Because Chris Jericho's still Chris Jericho, but it's like he's still though physically, he looks bad. Like he looked really bad.
Yeah.
His like I don't know if he comes back to like some new gear, if he goes like wearing a singlet or something. I don't know.
No, if he comes back to WWE, he needs to be in tights. No more of this Trump shit.
Yeah, it looked like I said, he looks bad. But we talked about it earlier. Since it's AEW topic, we're going to talk about WrestlePalooza.
Maybe he could be a manager.
I don't see that happening. Going back to that,
I
don't see him managing anybody. But we shall see. But right now, you can pre-order All Out pay-per-view on HBO Max now. Now this is what caught my goat. I kind of laughed. AEW has officially announced that All Out 2025 on Saturday, September 20th will air at 3 p.m. Eastern on HBO Max for just $39.99. This is the start of AEW's pay-per-views being aired live on HBO Max in the United States. So if anyone doesn't know, if you guys don't buy the pay-per-views for AEW, usually an AEW pay-per-view is probably around $50. And you're only saving 10% off, like if you buy it on Max. So it's only gonna be $40 for you, but still though, it's still gonna be expensive as fuck. Like 10% off, it's 10% off, but it's like, are you really getting a deal? $40.
Yeah, $40. Yeah.
I mean, then that pay-per-view starts at 3:00 Eastern, like we said, but that pay-per-view probably won't end till like 8:00 because All In didn't stop until like 8:25 a few weeks ago.
So that's 5
just,
my time.
Yeah. It's just like, ugh. Like, that's just way too long. I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I don't want to shit on people, but that's a way too long of a pay-per-view. For $50 and $40, that's still expensive as fuck. Like you would think if you're a member of like a Max member, it'd be more than 10% off, right?
I don't get why they don't do the Peacock thing where you get the shows for free. You don't have to do an added charge.
Yeah.
Like I don't get that. And it's just a waste of money because all else can be shit. I'm just gonna say it. Like, well, you got Edge and Christian, but in a different company that just doesn't hit. It's like, remember the band in TNA?
Yeah, I try to forget it, but yeah.
It's not the NWO. That's how I feel about Edge and Christian. That's the band to me. It's not the real thing. It's a husk.
The tag team name was kind of cringe. I'm sorry. CNC. It's like, no, just call yourself Edge, please. They gave up the fucking trademark. Just go fucking get it, own it, and just use the fucking Edge name, please. I'm begging you.
Yeah, this Cope shit is the fact he's still doing it makes no sense.
Yeah, and you got like Justin Roberts, the Radar superstar Adam Copeland. I was like, fuck, dude.
Oh, Edge he's damaged his legacy, man. I don't care. I don't care if it seems like hyperbole, but since going to AEW, he's really damaged his legacy in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still glad he's still wrestling, but still, though, it's like this run can be a whole lot better, and I can't blame him necessarily. I gotta blame Tony, like I said, because Tony's.
I've said this a lot this year, but imagine him during Cena's retirement tour.
Yeah, because it would have been It would definitely been an interesting dynamic that he would have faced heel Cena Why
Yeah,
he was a babyface. That would have been interesting to me.
That would have probably been the SummerSlam match instead of Cody.
Yeah, probably so. We'll get back to AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's just wasted opportunity.
Yeah, Gravy. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, WWE gave up. They abandoned the trademark file.
That was a while ago,
like weeks ago. And yeah, I don't know why he still hasn't gotten it. Because like I said, if they gave up for it, I'd be getting it. Because like I said, it's the Cope. It's a bad name. But speaking about names that are kind of shit, let's talk about AEW's next show before All Out. Excuse me. September to Remember. So if people don't really know, this pay-per-view was basically November to Remember for ECW, just like how WWE took the whole WrestlePalooza thing from ECW. I'm not really crazy about the names, but yeah, but it's going to be a special AEW Dynamite edition of Dynamite. Yeah, AEW September to Remember is officially set for Wednesday, September 17th in 2025 in London, Ontario. So it's gonna be like kind of like their Clash of Champions, how TNA used to do the whole hardcore justice like on free TV, you know what I mean? Type of thing. So I'm not really digging the name, but hopefully it'll be a good card. But I kind of doubt it. But okay, now we got a lot more news here, chat. But if you could mind, we got 10 people in here. Please hit that like button and subscribe and share if you like what you're watching today. We do this every Saturday. If you're new here, we do this every Saturday. Pretty much. We also do watch alongs for AEW Dynamite if we're available. Also, last night we did a whole SmackDown watch along last night for AJ's return, which was a crazy stream, but it was definitely fun. But Trey, which one you want to talk about next? I'm gonna leave it up to you, or you know what? I'm gonna put in chat. Let's leave it in the chat.
Yeah, let's chat vote.
Okay. So chat, what do you guys want us to cover next? Because we got a lot of stories here. Do you want us to cover Rampage Jackson, or do you want us to cover Ronda Rousey's tweets or her interviews that she did? For Rampage, type 1. For Ronda, type 2. And we'll banter for a minute until you guys get make a decision. But yeah, dude, SmackDown was crazy last night. Like I said, it was nuts.
I was not expecting that Sami Zayn Cena match to be like that. It was AJ's return. I didn't mind Damian and Alistair, but it was just like
it was there.
Putting that right after Cena and Sami was probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Alistair Black. You talk about a guy that I thought they'd be like, okay, they'll use him better, but man, they keep on using him like dog shit too.
All right, I see 2 twos. So
okay, so we'll cover Ronda. Well, and then we'll go to Rampage next.
But yeah, we can keep going on really quick. Like with Alistair, they randomly turned him heel out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know why they turned him heel when he's been heel his entire run in AEW. It's like why
isn't the point when you brought him in as a baby face because he was beating up like Carmelo and the Miz, and it's out of nowhere he's a heel now. It's like what?
Yeah, dude. I don't know why they brought him back as a heel. All right, no, I know.
I get they wanted him. Like, I think they wanted him to feud with Damian, but I think he rushed it. They probably should have been a tag team. Honestly,
I would have done the tag team. What I would have done when Punk and Seth is done, the two people I want to see Punk go out against next is going to be definitely Aleister Black. I want to see that match, and number 2, I want to see him and LA Knight in a feud.
Honestly, Aleister should have went to Raw. I think he should have been on SmackDown. I think
he's on SmackDown. We all know why he's on SmackDown because he's married to Selena. Yeah, that's why.
I guess he moved both of them, but yeah, he should have been on Raw because I think imagine him and Seth, even though he doesn't beat Seth, but because I think he works better as a face with the gimmick he has, or at least kind of the tweener, making him a full on heel. Just I don't buy him as a full on heel.
Okay. So everyone's saying 2 in the chat, so we're gonna cover this Ronda. Now we got 2 stories of Ronda, so grab a snack, grab a drink.
This dumb fucking cunt.
I don't care. This person.
Fuck her. I fucking despise Ronda. she's such a piece of shit.
She's got to be the dumbest woman on the planet.
Dumbest
Like,
woman ever. Dumb, like
she's
yeah, she's a
let's just get
retard.
into it.
Agreed.
Let's just get into it. Okay. So this is one of the stories that she did. Now they asked her, I couldn't find the other one, so I apologize. But she basically said, yeah, wrestling's in my rear view mirror. I'm not coming back. I'm like, thank fuck. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's read
Oh
this.
no, you're not coming back. Oh no, anyway.
Ronda Rousey says she refused to tap out to Becky Lynch when the idea was pitched. It was proposed that I would tap her out. That I would tap to her. Okay, let me start that. It was proposed that I tap to her, Becky, at the armbar at Survivor Series. I said my mother would have disowned me. Anytime anyone's actually ever armbarred me in real life, I've just let them, God, dislocate it and limp arm out. That's why my ligaments are fucked up in this arm. So I'm not going to do it. Anytime anyone ever choked me out in competition, I just went out and I don't tap. I don't tap, motherfucker. That's it. That's how it is. Okay. First
Dude,
of
she's
all,
such a mark. She's a fucking mark.
this sounds like to me. Remember the story that Kurt Angle always tells when he met Vince for the first time? He told Vince, okay, I'll come and do it, but I can never lose.
Yeah.
And Vince looked at him and said, well, I can't do nothing with you. So until you want to do business, call me back later. And that's when Kurt went to ECW, and that's when they did the whole crucifixion with Sandman. And he's like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. Like he went back to WWE and learned how to wrestle and stuff. So this, to me, if your mom disowns you from a business that doesn't mean doesn't amount to a hill of beans. This business is all about making money and cashing checks, right? This retard legitimately thought that my mom would disown me. Well, first of all, your fucking mom's an idiot. And number two, you're a fucking mark and an idiot.
Yeah, like Rhonda, it's a story. You
It's
stupid
a work.
bitch.
Kurt Angle is a legitimate Olympic gold medalist, right?
Yeah.
He's done plenty of jobs. I can't remember if Kurt's capped. I think he might have. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I have to go back.
Even Cena's tapped.
It's just like it's a fucking business. It's a work. None of it fucking matters. All this stuff. You see these title belts? You see this? They're all fake. They're all fucking props. None of this is fucking real. This is not going towards your fucking UFC career, you stupid.
Yeah, this
dumb
is not like a real sport. As much as I love wrestling, but yeah, it's not a sport like that.
It's entertainment. It's sports entertainment. It's what it is. And this retard legitimately told everyone, I'm not losing because my mom would disown me.
Because I'm a real athlete. So you're looking down on wrestling, even though she acted like she was such a fan. Fuck this bitch, man. Roddy
Piper gave her the whole moniker of Hot Rod, Ronda Rowdy, before he passed away.
I remember
it's just like, man, this type of shit just like gets on my last fucking nerve. It really does.
Roddy gave you his blessing, and then you do this shit. Fuck you, Ronda.
Yeah. She's just a fucking cunt, and she's just stupid. Like every time she's
fucking retarded.
Every time she opens up her mouth, you can just tell, like, wow, this is why you have to fight, because you're just a fucking idiot. You're a fucking meathead. You really are. You're a fucking meathead.
You really are a mark for yourself.
She can't act. We watched multiple movies with her. She can't fucking act.
Yeah,
she's terrible at it. She's awful. She's awful in fucking Expendables 3.
Yeah, she was awful in Expendables 3. Oh,
she's awful in Expendables 3. She's awful in Fast and Furious. Thank God I don't think she had any any lines. I've not seen a movie in a long time, but I don't think she had any lines. And then she did that movie, the Entourage movie, It's like you can't fucking act. You bring nothing. You were a great UFC fighter for the time you were in UFC, but you are a complete, utter retard. You know nothing.
And you had a decent run the first time where you threw around Triple H, one of the greatest of all time. And he did something with The Rock.
And Triple H, now this is Triple H from back in the early 2000s and the 90s. Probably wouldn't have done it, but Triple H sold his ass off for her in that match. And honestly, Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon and Triple H carried that fucking match. They made her look like $1 million that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, she was the biggest part of Expendables 3. She was terrible.
Definitely. Yeah, she's easily the worst part of that. And I like the movie for the most part.
I do too. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not the Cowman Reviews channel, but Mel Gibson, great bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Oh, he was the best part. Yeah.
Very good. What about the Hag? But yeah, so here's this next.
Yeah,
next one she did. Now this one made me laugh. Now Alexa Bliss, the time she came up to the main roster, she was pretty much a huge star until she got married.
Yeah, she was a star. Yeah, 2018, 2016, 2017.
2016 through like 2019, 2020 until she did the whole Wyatt stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this one this one made me laugh. Ronda Rousey found it ridiculous that WWE had her wrestling Alexa Bliss due to Bliss being the top merchandise seller at the time. The fact that they had me fighting Alexa Bliss in all was fucking ridiculous. And you want to know why they had me against Alexa? Because she had the most merch sales at the time. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's your decision-making process? Here's an idea. Wrestling is based off merchandise, fucker.
It's based off draws, you stupid fuck. There's a reason why in 1998, what was the SummerSlam main event? Austin and Taker, because those are the two biggest names at that time. WrestleMania 17, obviously, Rock Austin. The Rock Austin was so iconic, it happened 3 fucking times.
Dude, this whole thing, this is what this business has always been. It's been about draws.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan was a draw.
Hogan and Rock. Yeah.
He was a fucking draw in merchandise sales. Everyone wanted to, even though Hogan was a quote unquote shit worker, people wanted to work with Hogan because he was the most over attraction in the fucking business of professional fucking wrestling. And Alexa was pretty much the number 2 behind Charlotte Flair at the time in the company of women. If you look,
she held that title for a while,
yeah. And it's just like she's like saying this shit. Who would you want to work with?
Didn't Alexa almost fake break her arm for her to make her make her look dominant? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like I said, she's an idiot, dude. This whole like I said, this whole business about being draws and freaking making money and merch. Okay, that's what this business is made upon. It's not about actual legitimacy, because if it was actually legitimate, people would just watch the UFC fucking see. All right,
UFC, boxing, yeah, dude.
And like I said, she knows nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, in the last talk,
she's double jointed. So yeah.
She and like the last talk to me, I don't think she was ever a wrestling fan. No, she was a fan, all right. No. She was a fan of fucking money. It's the only thing she was a fan of.
Money. Yeah, I don't believe. Yeah, I'm with him. She acted like she was this big wrestling fan.
A wrestling fan would have gotten a wrestling fan like us. Yeah, we get it. We know what the business is about, right? She doesn't know shit. Like I said,
she clearly doesn't.
What's the old saying? It's better that people think that you're stupid than to open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Yeah.
Every time this woman talks, she gives liquid diarrhea.
Logan Paul has more respect for the business than this piece of shit.
I hate to say that. And he's a piece of shit too in real life.
Yeah, but that's just the truth.
And that's another thing too. She tells everyone, well, the WWE never wanted me to train. They never wanted me to actually be a performer. Yeah, they didn't want you to do what to be like everybody else. They wanted you to be Ronda Rousey. They wanted you to do
that was the point.
And be done. They didn't want you to go out there to have a freaking 5-star classic match. You fucking idiot. You were a fucking draw. Yeah. Brock Lesnar, one of the most legitimate people besides Kurt Angle in wrestling. UFC former champion, NCAA champion. He came in, and what's he do? Brock doesn't have a fucking superior moveset. The dude luckily has freaking 3 moves. He does a suplex, a German suplex, belly to
Fall away
belly
slam,
suplex, a fallaway slam, and does a fucking F5 and calls it a day.
power bomb occasionally. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like
God, this woman, man, she's women. Well, I should
oh,
say
wrestling's be in the rearview mirror, but you're still fucking talking about it, you stupid bitch.
it's in the rearview mirror. Thank fuck, because I don't want to see you back in a fucking wrestling ring again. And if Tony Khan gives you money to come back to do Ring of Honor shows,
Yep.
fuck off. You like I said, she did the whole. Remember, her last match, she did a match of Ring of Honor. She wrestled with Marina Shafir. She wrestled against
Yeah.
Marina Shafir on Ring of Honor TV that nobody fucking watched. Nobody did. And she was all proud of it. And I hate to say it, she looked good there because people actually were trying to freaking wrestle around her because they knew she's the fucking drizzling shits.
Yeah.
Like I
That
said,
match was it Shayna Baszler at SummerSlam?
oh god, that match sucked ass. Good lord.
That was
Terrible, dude. Fucking terrible. She, like I said, she's a liquid diarrhea every time she talks. She just gives out liquid diarrhea all the fucking time. She's annoying. No one likes her. Like I said, she keeps on telling everyone, what? I'm thinking about going back to UFC. Go back to UFC. Because you know what?
do it.
The way your age is, you're going to get your ass kicked. So go ahead, like Molly Holmes did to you. Or yeah, Molly Holm. She kicked her fucking ass before she left the UFC. And that's one of the reasons why she had to leave the UFC, because she freaking got lazy, got complacent, and kept on doing movies in Hollywood. Like I said, she's just a real shit fucking person. Good riddance.
Yeah.
Talk about other freaking pieces of shit. What's up about Rampage Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
Now this video right here, this is wild to me. Let me find it. Let me find it again. Sorry. I gotta delete some of these tabs. Okay, here we go. So Rampage tells everybody right here that he is distancing himself from his son. He basically has cut him off. I'm going to play the clip here in a second, but for context wise, but dude, when I watched this video, I was just in awe. I was like, wow, this guy is legitimately cutting off his son for the time he probably needs him the most. And he's like, no, I need my space. It's like,
no wonder. Yeah, last thought to me, I was right. No wonder he's a piece of shit. No father. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I was theorizing this for a while now. That.
And everyone's like, I know JBL said some stuff saying, "Oh, you know, Rampage ain't racist." I never claimed he was racist. No one ever claimed. I don't think anyone's claimed that he's racist. He just said racist people DM'd him, and of course, there's no receipts because we haven't seen them. So it's like,
no,
if there's actually racist reports here, showcase that shit and put these people on blast because they should. Like I said, I think that honestly, and I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a medical, I had nothing to do with medical or nothing like that. I'm a retard that freaking streams on Saturdays and gives my opinions, and that's it, right? I don't give any medical advice on this channel because I'm not a doctor. But to me, as being a little bird looking at the window or looking through the window here, it seems like that Rampage failed as a dad. He didn't get his son the help he fucking needs. Yeah. And I don't blame him for what he did to Psycho Stu.
No.
But in a way I don't, in a kind of way I do, because if you knew your son was this way, so hostile, had no freaking control of himself, you should have gave the kid some therapy. But I'll play the video, but it's just like, dude, this is a bad look in my opinion.
Are you at all worried about his well-being?
Yeah, it's my son. I am worried about his well-being. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
All right. So why you asking me some stupid ass shit?
Well, can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it would feel like to see my son do that. I also don't think I would cut my son off if he did that. So if you are worried about his well-being, why are you not talking to him?
Because he dishonored my name. and he.
But he's still your son.
No, listen. I know he's my fucking son. I'm not cutting him off for forever. I just haven't talked to him.
But this is the worst moment of his life. He needs you now more than ever.
No, listen. I talked to him after the shit happened, and he hid the fact that he did this shit, and he put my other kids at danger based off what the other people saying, and I just can't talk to him right now. I just can't. I'm not saying I'm never going to talk to him again. I just can't talk to him right now. I need some time. I'm dealing with his attorneys and all this shit, but I'm very disappointed in Roger. Like, yeah, I'm not a perfect parent, so I don't know what's the protocol to how much time you stop from talking to your son when he fucking goes out there and hurt somebody. He put a guy in a fucking hospital.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack here, but to me, if my son did that, I've never heard a parent, even when someone, like, I don't even know if we can even say that on YouTube, so I'll clean it up. If someone deletes someone from this world, from this life, right?
Yeah.
Usually 9 times out of 10, you always see the parent still stand by their son, right?
Yep.
As fucked up as what they've done, they still love their kids and they're still going to be with them. I've never heard a parent say, I'm not talking to my son. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you. Like, I don't get that at all. At the time your kid possibly needs you the most time ever in his life is right now, and you're doing this shit. To me, just throws up red flags saying, yeah, I can see why Raja did what he did and has these problems that he has, because he's learned this shit from his old man. And I don't know if it's genetically passing down. I don't know if it's learned the behavior. I don't fucking know. Like I said, I'm not a psychiatrist. I ain't no doctor. I'm not in the medical field. I'm just saying, as a guy stating it, as a person viewing another person's like actions and stuff, right? I don't get it. I'm not a dad. I don't have kids. But if my son did something this stupid, I'm still going to stand by my son, because, you never know. He could do something even more stupid and maybe delete himself.
Yeah, now, your son might, take himself out. You don't know.
I don't know about
to
this.
Publicly do it like that in an interview.
Yeah.
You dishonor my name. Like, oh.
Yeah, you dishonor my name, so I gotta.
That's the worst part of it, not Psychos 2 getting his face fucked up.
And I've seen freaking Rampage Jackson do some fucked up shit too. So it's not to say that he's not innocent at all either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck about Roger's feelings, to be fucking honest with you. But still, he's no wonder the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I'm not a parent, but like I said, I just couldn't imagine telling my kid, yeah, I gotta cut you off because you put my other 2 kids in danger. It's like, okay, if you put your other 2 kids in danger, again, why didn't you not get to him the mental help that he needed when he was a child? That's been my whole argument with this whole situation. If that was the case, why have you not been a fucking dad? Get your kid some fucking help, because honestly, he needs it. And honestly, you kind of need some fucking help yourself, because I don't know if anyone else remembers this interview. There's an interview of Rampage Jackson talking to a woman. I can't remember if it was a Bellator event or an event in Japan, wherever the case is. He goes in there, grabs the woman, and starts humping her, like, midsection area, and starts humping her. So, yeah, baby, that can be you and me. So he's telling everyone, yeah, Raja he dishonored in my name. And I don't know if Rampage Jackson has a father. I've never looked into it. But how would you feel if your dad saw that? All of a sudden, I disown you for doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's on the lines. Yeah, you could do that, but your son almost murdered a man, allegedly.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just like, this dude is saying, "Oh, he dishonored my name." So you're more worried about your reputation and your name
not
than you are
the helpless dude, or helping your kid. Yeah, both of them, honestly.
It's a clusterfuck, dude. This whole situation has just been a mess.
Why Raja's still not been arrested? And we're basically going on 2 weeks now since the incident.
Yep. and I don't think we're gonna. I heard some people say that the state police have been looking into they're involved too in this now. I don't know, but if they get involved, maybe they can actually do something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, last Oxel Mail said he needs to go to jail. Period. Absolutely, absolutely, and he needs excuse me, he needs help mentally. He needs help bad. He really does. Well, we got another clip, and this is gonna be the last one for Rampage for the day. We're gonna move on to something else because we have another piece of shit to cover too.
You know,
Yep.
what would we be if Roger would have killed that man? What would we be? Thank God, Psycho Stu, you know what I'm saying, pulled through. You know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I stopped listening to the attorneys. I got really upset with all the death threats and all this stuff. And I wanted Psycho Stu to tell his part that my son did not sneak up on him. And I never heard him say that. So now I'm upset. Now I'm upset. Now I'm upset with Psycho Stu because he didn't come out and say, oh, whoa. Yeah, what Roger did was fucked up, but he didn't sneak in the ring and do this. The shit was staged. That's all he had to say to get some of these racist ass motherfuckers out of my DMs. Hey, he's seeing all this shit how it fucking blew up and stuff like that. He should at least said something.
Okay.
Take some accountability. Like honestly, everybody was wrong. Roger was the most wrong. Everybody was wrong, but none of this shit ever would have happened if Psycho Stu never hit my son on the back of the head with a fucking can that they were drinking beer out of, and then grabbed him by the fucking neck, asked him to fucking sell it. If that shit never happened, none of this shit never happened. And the promoters was wrong for putting an outsider inside of a motherfucking pro wrestling match. Everybody's wrong. The dumbest thing I ever fucking seen. It's a fucking nightmare.
What a piece of shit. And I was basically going to say what Jack said. He was recovering in the hospital, you dumb fuck.
Yep. In the hospital, but I want you to go. I know you're like in a medically induced coma right now, right? But look, dog, I need you to send out some tweets. Like, I need you to be like,
I need you to send some tweets while you're in a coma.
Again, as someone who's not a wrestler, I never claimed to be one, but as someone who's watched wrestling a lot of times, you can tell when someone is, like I said, we all knew, we watched the video. I'm not talking about that, but for context, we all knew the whole situation. He hit him with the beer can. Either way, some people said, hey, you know what, fuck it, I'll drop the fucking name. Side scrollers. You got fucking people on there saying, oh, I don't think the beer can was real. I don't think the punches were real. I think that was all fake. Fuck you and the horse you rode on, you fucking piece of shit. And by the way, fuck you too, Craig, you snaggletooth bitch. Hair transplant motherfucker. Fuck you. Anyway, going back to the fucking this asshole. Again, you go back and watch the video. You can clearly see Psycho Stu go up for the slam. He went up for the fucking takedown. You can clearly see it.
Yeah, he helped him with it, basically.
He went up. He went up with them. He didn't sandbag him. He didn't do that. The punches. He knew a receipt was coming. Yes, he knew a receipt was coming.
Not 22.
Not 22 fucking punches in the fucking dome.
And those were real. Those were connecting. You actually see the fucking video. They were connecting. I know what a real punch is.
Yeah, we can't show it, but yeah, he's punching him in the video, and he's got him a bloody mess. His cheeks are all like it looked like he was in a boxing fight with Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he like got done facing Tyson. Yeah,
his face was mincemeat, and for people to say that was fake, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
you. Want to be fucking NASCAR driver? You fucking God! I almost said a gamer word. I almost said it, Dre. I almost said it.
But fuck you too, Rampage. Oh, why are you still trying to throw blame on Stu for getting his face turned into mincemeat?
And here's the thing. I agree with him on one thing. Everyone here in the situation is at fault. Okay? Psycho Stu never should have fucking did what he did in the first place. So let's not condone what he did.
Yeah.
Right? And let's just be real. The guy's been on the independent scene for 15 fucking years. If you're still on the independent scene for 15 fucking years, you're still a fucking mark cosplaying to be a professional wrestler. Yes, I know you served in America. I appreciate you. I salute you. Thank you for your service. But fuck, dude. If no one gives you the Iggy and tells you, hey, this guy's not a worker, He's just some random asshole with a fucking camera crew following him. Someone should have told Stu, this guy's not a worker in the first place. And second of all, I still have no idea why he was even invited to the fucking event anyways, because
Yeah.
we got Rampage over here. If you're going to start an angle with somebody, wouldn't you want to start an angle with Rampage Jackson, not his son?
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it, man. It just, like I said, this whole situation has been so fucked. I can't wait until this is all over with, because it's been embarrassing. As a
I don't know.
wrestling
I
fan,
think the medically induced coma is fake.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I hope
certain
this is over too.
Yeah, that's certain somebody will probably say that. That's what he said. That stupid fucking idiot. You know what? I'll drop his name. Fucking Camelot. You fucking backwoods retard.
We're just calling out people today. Let's go.
I don't fucking care, man. Fuck him. He ain't gonna watch his shit, so I'm gonna say what I gotta say about it. You fucking idiot. Oh,
Yeah, fucking
well,
retard.
I know this sounds bad, but I think if I was his friends, maybe if I would just let him keep on punching him, he'd get charged. You fucking piece of shit. Fuck you and your fucking wannabe NASCAR career, you fucking idiot. Next time you have a fucking crash, I'm gonna say that's a fucking work, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You fucking stupid dumb fuck. And you got
Yeah,
another
there's a
fucking...
lot of...
Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's just
I'm
a lot of dumb shit has been said. I mean, you got RVD saying his dumb shit. You got Mark Henry saying his dumb shit. Thankfully, Booker T talked about it and he actually had the right fucking take. Said it was wrong.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions, but like I said, when you got people on a different fucking channel, it's supposed to be covering game news and don't fucking even doing that bullshit, and somehow you got fucking Stuttering Craig over there, thinks he's the fucking wrestling savant over there. He's a encyclopedia of fucking professional wrestling all of a sudden. Ain't watching since 1999, but somehow you're the fucking mastermind of all this bullshit. Fuck you. And the people you had on the fucking crew. Not you. And if someone shows us the Blabs, I'm not talking about Blabs, all right? Not mention her at all. Everyone else, you got Smash JT, you got Stuttering Craig, and you got fucking Camelot over there, thinking they know what they're talking about. Camelot probably ain't never watched a fucking match in his entire fucking life. All of a sudden, what's everyone? Oh, I think it's all fake. Okay,
Yeah.
if you think it's fake, so is your fucking friend's conviction felony fucking thing. What he did, Nick Rekieta, you fucking moron. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And Smash JT, I don't want to say about that little fucking rat face, little troll fuck. You think you're such a badass? Fuck you two. Get your fucking teeth fixed, you fucking beaver fuck. Fuck you.
Damn, they're going in today. I love it.
Fuck him.
I love it.
And
But,
fuck your hair transplant too, Craig. Now I'm done.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah, you got anything else to say, Trey, so we can move on from these fucking assholes?
Rampage is a piece of shit. Raj is a piece of shit. You know, I've set it off during what I actually want to happen to Raja, but
yeah. Yeah, dude needs to be in jail. He needs some severe mental help. Dude fucking needs it big time. And hopefully he can get it in jail, prison, whatever he gets, whatever side of the justice system he goes in. I don't know, like prison's pretty much where the big boys are, but jail's, I think he's kind of past jail. I could be wrong.
he needs prison. I think it's prison he needs personally.
Yeah. So maybe he can get his shit together. But we'll find out. I'm gonna take a minute real quick to find my other article, but yeah, banter with the chat, Trey, because I'm about to try to simmer down because I am fucking pissed right now.
Let's see what chat's saying. Chat's just laughing right now. But what else has happened this week? Cody and Randy, not Cody and Randy, Randy and Drew are facing next week, which that should be fun. I think that should be fun. Number one contendership. I think Drew's winning because they already said basically Drew and Cody's happening. So
yeah, let's talk about someone else. Let's talk about Triple H for a minute. Oh, I am fucking steaming right now, dude. Oof. Okay, give me a minute to freaking calm down. But yeah, like I said, that whole situation, man, fucking hell. Let me get my cheaters on here for a minute. I'm trying to. Yeah. Literally, I'm so mad. My glasses have steamed up. I'm not even bullshitting right now. They're fogged. I am not right now. I am that pissed right now, dude. Okay. Following WWE's takeover, the creative structure of AAA is Triple H at the helm, with the main help being Jeremy Borash, who people don't know who Jeremy Borash. He was a part of TNA Wrestling for the get-go. Like he was a part of like their media team, backstage stuff, yada yada yada. He had multiple hats, right? The Undertaker, Conan, and Dorian Roland. Okay, I don't know who that is. Shawn Michaels has some input, but he's not really involved due to being heavily invested in NXT. The key producers of AAA is Matt Bloom, Pete Dunne, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Moody Jack Melendez, Savio Vega, Lince Dorado, and the other one, and one other person. Source Wrestling Observer newsletter.
Michael Mann for World Heavyweight Champion. Yes.
I think Triple H has got too many hands. I think he's got too many hats on right now, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully he's not spreading himself too thin.
Yeah, that's the same thing we talk about Tony. Because like, look at Tony. He's booking all this shit. He's booking Ring of Honor. He's booking AEW, and it's suffering, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully we don't,
I don't think it should happen with Pete Dunne booking AAA is interesting. Or
yeah. Now I
that's
heard
like,
now a week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. I heard the Undertaker was involved with that Triple Mania show. I heard he was pretty much the main producer.
Okay, Mark.
But,
I'll still be in the chat, but
yeah. But yeah, dude, it's just I enjoyed the show. Last time we did the Triple Mania it was fun.
Yeah, Triple Mania was fun. That was one of my favorite.
Yeah, it was a great show from. I'm not gonna say it was a great show, but it was a fun show from start to finish. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that. It was one of those like wrestling events I could actually turn my head, like my mind off, and actually just watch.
Yeah.
So, hold on for just 1 second, Trey. My dogs are barking. Hold on for 1 second.
But yeah. So now I didn't even know Pete Dunne was involved. So see how that goes. But
yeah, I didn't know Pete Dunne was one of those guys either. I thought I definitely knew Pete Dunne was a producer for that that one show on Twitter. What was it called?
Speed.
Yeah, Speed.
Yeah,
he was a producer for that. But that's the only thing I do know about that one. But yeah. So that's the one with Triple H. Now, speaking about Triple H, now a fan at Halloween Horror Nights went to Halloween Horror Nights. I don't know which one. Might have been. I don't know which one it is. I don't know where the Wyatt exhibit's at. I don't know if it's in California or it's in LA. Or
it might be in LA. I haven't looked into it because I don't give a fuck about the Wyatt. So
yeah, I haven't either. Give me 1 second, try to find it real quick. But yeah, keep on bantering for a second with the chat.
All right, let me see what chat's saying here. Lethal needs those John Cena hair plugs. Oh no.
That's a wild statement. That's a wild statement.
Damn. God.
That's a wild statement. Oh, hold on. I gotta refresh it real quick. It's acting stupid. That's a wild statement, last Toxic Male. That's a wild statement. Well, if Lethal does get plugs, he should maybe message Craig. Piece of shit. Come on. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm about to share my screen. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Now this was at Halloween Horror Nights. This guy keeps on telling Nick Khan. He made a comment about the ticket prices. I'll let him play it. I'll let him talk about it because it's only a minute clip. But he has a different approach than I would with Nick Khan. But here we go.
Excuse me? Are you Nick Khan?
Yes, sir.
You are, sir?
Yeah.
I'm a huge WWE fan.
Did you go to the Wire?
Yes, I did. I was actually second man. Is it okay if I record? I'm live on Twitch. Okay, yeah, that's cool. No problem.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, though, man. Loving the product right now, everything that's going on. Looking forward to the ESPN and everything. You guys are doing a great job.
Thanks, man.
I'm going to be honest, though, the prices are a little crazy, but it's great. It's great.
They're too cheap, you're saying?
No, they're a little too steep. At least for me, that's just me. That's just me. But I still love the product, man. I've been watching for years, so thank you for everything you do, man, and everything. And the Wyatt Six Nays, that was great. That was really great. So Bray Wyatt would definitely be proud, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. What? Dude! We just fucking met McCon, dude. Wow! I know I'm not, dude. I should have asked. Hold on. I can't ask.
Okay. So he's kind of fanboying out. He's kind of marking out for an executive, which is kind of weird, but and trade dipped. But yeah, going back to what I was gonna say, it's kind of weird to me how the guy just like starts just kind of glazing Nick Khan a little bit. Price is a little bit, about the price. Man, I would have told him that, dude. Hey, Nick, we can't be affording all these types of fucking prices you got, man. This is fucking too much.
Yeah.
Like, can you try to work with TKO or somebody to lower this shit?
Yeah.
Because this is way too much,
It's
man.
bad.
Way too much. Yeah, it's way too expensive, dude. It's ridiculous in what they're like we covered it 2 weeks ago, but the WrestleMania stuff, that's fucking nuts, dude. But those prices and going to a freaking Raw or SmackDown, even those prices are expensive. It's like, really? Are you kidding me right now? There's no way I'm not paying those prices. There's no freaking way on that one. Oh, gravy. No. Craig doesn't have the, first of all, Craig doesn't have the balls to invite me. And second of all, if I was on there, I'd call his ass out on multiple things. Like I said, fuck Craig. Anyway. Well, that's that video for Halloween Horror Nights and all that stuff. Let's talk about another piece of shit human being.
Yeah, a lot of piece of shits.
A lot of pieces of shits this week, Trey. Lots of pieces of shit. Let's talk about Matt Riddle and what he did.
A fucking Matt Riddle.
This guy, he's had a hell of a week being on the wrestling like websites this week, hasn't he? Okay. Let me get this set up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now, for context, as this loads up, Matt Riddle was supposed to be doing a charity event in the UK. He blew him off, right? A charity event that Al Snow produced somewhere in London. It didn't say exactly where. And as Paul Walker drives through the background of Trey's house.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You can't. Yeah, you can't help him. It happens. You can't help when Paul Walker's driving his Skyline to the freaking cul-de-sac, Trey. It's all good. With his rice burner. But anyway. Okay. Let me get this set up. Okay. Matt Riddle no-showed a charity pro wrestling event in Bamsley on Sunday that was raising money for a charity in support of survivors of domestic abuse and I can't make that out, and homeless awareness. Okay, or welfare, excuse me. So so there's a lot of this here. I'm not gonna read all that shit, but for context, he blew it off. He no-showed the charity event, even though he took the deposit and everything. He took the money, but he never showed up. So he took the book, but he didn't perform his duties, right?
Yep.
He made a whole other tweet talking about this, talking about how I lost my train of thought. By the way, I screwed up. That was homeless veterans. My apologies.
Yeah,
homeless veterans and domestic abuse. Yeah. So he showed the event, took the deposit, never showed up. Now he made a tweet talking about this whole situation. If I can find it. Hold on. 1 second here. It's real professional over here. Real professional. I can't find it. I think I deleted. Hold on for 1 second. Trey banter a little bit about Matt Riddle with the whole.
Matt Riddle. He just seems like he just has issues with Punk doing this shit. I think he made a video response basically talking about what happened and just went off about Marks, which to an extent I agree with, but he.
Yeah, I can't find that article. So it must have got deleted on me. Crap. But anyways, he went off saying pretty much he The reason why he didn't show up is because he like they gave me coach and stuff like that and blah blah blah. And then he made another tweet, but he made like a comment about AJ Lee, which I don't have. But also he's made another video or a statement about CM Punk.
Yeah.
Now this
Again.
whole go ahead.
No, I was just saying again. He went off about Punk. He's been
going off about Punk for a while now. Like he's just like jealous as fuck or something. I don't know. That one statement he made. He's like, "Oh, CM Punk's still a bitch to work with. Everyone doesn't like him. Yada yada yada."
Yeah.
Versus the guy that fucking pretty much everyone hated in the locker room.
And I was saying this yesterday. The dude had a way back.
Yeah, he had like you said, he had a way back in with Randy. Yeah, but it is what it is. Matt Riddle, let's read this. I have no ill will towards CM Punk. He's a nice enough guy. Agree with it, but I don't. I'm sorry. Phew. My eyes just jumped on me for there for a second. Hold on. Sorry about that, chat. Give me 1 second. I want to restart that. Phew, man. That hurt. Sorry. I put myself in my eye and something else happened too. All right. Let's read this again. I have no ill will towards CM Punk. He's a nice enough guy, and you agree with it, but I don't. And I think he's a fake, and I think he's a creep. That's coming from me. And people think I'm a creep, and I haven't done anything wrong. I don't know. I don't feel like he's just hanging out around the NXT locker room I think he's hanging around the NXT locker room for a little too much, which is weird to me because it's like he's making these pretty much accusations. He's only hanging out with the women, right? That's a lot of people have been saying. Oh, he's only been hanging out with the female talent, trying to get them over.
Yeah,
he's not,
trying to call him creep.
Yeah. Then he made the comment about AJ Lee calling her a whore, saying that she slept everywhere. She slept her way around in the company, yada yada yada. It's like, okay, if she did sleep with people in the company, first of all, none of your fucking business. So why are you even bringing that up? Second of all, you're just trying to do everything you can to stay relevant. And then the cancel culture people came towards him, and he released a video about that too. I got that for a second. We'll let him talk about it. He did say something I did agree with, but he also said something else. And it's like, what the actual fuck? But that's Matt Riddle for you. So give me 1 second while I get this load up.
Like, I agree with someone what he said, but he's the wrong guy to say it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because when I found out he did a certain website, I fucking died laughing. And here we go.
I could explain everything in great detail. I'm not lying. But I really don't give a fuck anymore. Most of you motherfuckers are dumb fucking cunts. Just like when you believe that Me Too bullshit, all the other fucking garbage. You guys are all fucking dumb. And it's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. Fucking believe these fucking creeps? Whatever, dog. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep getting booked. I'm probably going to start fighting again. I'm probably going to do a lot of other shit. Fucking crushing on OnlyFans because I've got a big fucking you-know-what. And I'm nice as fuck, dude. Everybody, if you don't like me, unfollow. Go fuck yourselves, all right? I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, the cream fucking rises to the top. And I'm really, really tired of trying to be nice to everybody because I hate to break it to you. Most of you guys are fucking morons. Peace.
That's like a retard calling another retard a retard, honestly. Like, yes. Yeah. When I found he did OnlyFans, I fucking laughed. And by the way, the comment he made about the cream does rise to the top, that's true. He got his fucking porn star girlfriend pregnant, so apparently his cream does work.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, with this dude, why is he so? What is his problem? Is he doing drugs again?
Dude, I think he's doing. Yeah, I don't think he's just doing pot.
No, I'm thinking hard shit.
Yeah, like I don't know if he's doing meth. I don't know what he's fucking doing, but I know one thing: he's fucking wilding. He needs to fucking calm down. I said, because like, obviously CM Punk's not going to comment on this whole situation.
No,
but still,
no, he's just gonna ignore it. But yeah,
yeah. Because I mean, he's not honestly in a real fight. Probably CM Punk will probably get his ass kicked by Matt Riddle. I'm not gonna lie about that. I think we all can agree about that. Yeah, but I think his chances to come back to the company, I think it's slim to none. Honestly, I don't see it at all. But talk about other creeps. You want to talk about this situation with Liv Morgan?
Yeah.
By the way, chat, we got 14 people here in chat. Please, if you haven't
14
already,
people
please
in
hit
chat,
that like
yeah.
button, subscribe, and share if you like the content you're watching. And here's the thing with Liv Morgan. Now, this situation, I found this out. This came from Mike Johnson from PW Insider. Now, there's a whole context to this whole story, but we don't have it. I couldn't find it, so my apologies. There is a guy, apparently she was gaming with online, that she was playing with online, somehow found out where she lived and stuff like that in real life. And he was basically saying, "Oh, I'm the one. I love you." Blah blah blah. And he got arrested. And he was Canadian. So before we get into that, no, it was not Cream. All right, Cream did not do this act. Sean Chan, a Canadian man accused of stalking Liv Morgan, filed a motion on 8/20 asking for the court to reconsider that he was being held without bail throughout the trial. No court date has not been no court has yet ruled on that request. He remains incarcerated as of now. So again, this guy went to her house, found out where she lived, and was stalking her. Also told people he was going to go to the performance center in Orlando and wait for her to show up there. Apparently someone got wind of it and they contacted the authorities and they saw all kinds of weird stuff in his car. Someone said he had like rope and other things and handcuffs. so yeah. Now, Matt Riddle, I agree with you. Now, this guy's a creep and he needs to go away for a little while because apparently this guy needs mental help too. And it reminds me of the whole thing about Sonya Deville. Remember a couple years ago when Sonya Deville got that weird fan to stalk her and he broke into her house?
Yeah.
While she wasn't there. So, yeah, dude.
What a fucking weirdo. That's really all I can say to that. What a fucking weirdo.
Yep. What up? That's just weird, dude.
Yeah.
By the way, chat, PSA, don't ever do that to women, regardless of their famous or not. Don't do it. It's never going to work out for you. Never, ever, ever going to work out.
Yeah, don't do it. It's fucking freaky. It's just like a famous pro wrestler. You don't have a chance. Just being honest. Right? Like,
yeah. It's weird, dude. Wrestling fans have this weird obsession. Like, you know what? We'll talk about it for a second before we move on because we only got 2 more stories chat, and then we're gonna wrap up for the day. It's a whole situation when you see people going to Comic Cons holding like women, like wrestling.
Yeah, they hold them like they're their girlfriends. Yeah. It's weird.
It's like junior. It's like prom pictures. Like, you know, what's the picture like? You go behind the chick and you put your arm around her waist and like put her like not on a waist lock, but it's like in that
like it's a prom picture. Yeah.
That one or the Titanic picture, or some guys will try to be creepy and they'll like try to, you know, do the whole like girlfriend under the
that's something you do with your date or your girlfriend, and you're grabbing like you're grabbing like these aren't your girlfriends. A lot of these women already probably have a significant other.
Yeah, and let's be real. Half of wrestling fans are fucking ugly. As someone who's ugly, we ain't never gonna get picked up by them guys.
No,
all right,
no,
it ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. All right. So don't be weird. Don't be creepy like that shit. Be cordial. Be respectful, and don't be like that shit. My God, have some fucking class about yourselves.
Yeah, just be normal. Fucking normal.
Yeah,
like
don't be going
fans, man.
Yeah, don't be going there like you want to give them flowers. Still kind of okay, kind of weird, but you know that's different. But don't be freaking like asking them, you know, will you marry me? We go to my prom. We go to my high school graduation. It's like what? Do what now? Oh, good Lord. But speaking about someone who you definitely don't want to ask to go to prom with, and that's Brock Lesnar. Because I think he will punch you right in the fucking mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's read this. All right. So Brock Lesnar's deal, while he was away at home, was still apparently his deal lapsed. It was not existent no more. And this is what boggles my mind about Tony and all them. If you knew Brock Lesnar was a freaking free agent, why not get Brock Lesnar on your roster? Just why? You could have had Brock Lesnar right now in AEW. Now, do I think Brock would have been booked good? No. But as a business person, why would you not take that chance and get Brock Lesnar on your roster? It's still Brock fucking Lesnar. Okay. Brock Lesnar's deal. Brock Lesnar actually signed a new deal, a contract when he came back to the company. He was getting paid on the prior contract for a long time. They stopped using him, but the deal did not expire, and he actually was a free agent for months until the new deal was signed, courtesy of Wrestling Observer Newsletter. Dude, like I said, Tony could have had Brock Lesnar on his roster. You know how big that would have been for AEW? How much of a big get that would for Brock Lesnar?
That would be a big get.
Yeah. It's like, why not? And I know Tony probably like, well, he's in legal allegations and stuff like that, or legalities and stuff like that. Still though, dude, that's still buzz for you guys. Like I said, and we don't know because we don't know the whole situation about that. We still have no idea about the whole thing about that. It just kills me, man. You could have had some MJF versus Brock Lesnar. I'm not saying it would be like, wow, that'd be a freaking match people want to see. But like Brock Lesnar versus your guys, Brock Lesnar just coming in and just mowing down people. Like if you like realistically, right? And it would never have happened. We're just playing fantasy booker, and it ain't actually good fantasy booking, right?
Yeah.
If Brock Lesnar joined AEW and he was actually with like the Hurt Syndicate, could you imagine those guys running roughshod in AEW and doing like a storyline between like big. WWE quote unquote is invading AEW?
Yeah, that would be big. Yeah.
You got two killers in Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley and another shooter in Shelton Benjamin coming there being managed by MVP.
Yeah.
You mean to me that wouldn't create some buzz for your product? And you had guys like John Moxley and all them like sticking up for AEW. You know what I mean? That would have been something interesting.
Yeah.
But of course, Tony's bad decision making. But that's it for that story. Now we got one more story for the day, Chad, and this is more of kind of like a lighthearted story. Now, this story I've never heard before, so I can't call bullshit. But this woman is apparently Mr. T's daughter.
Yeah.
Now, this clip is 2 minutes long. I'll go ahead and give you the Iggy right now. It's 2 minutes long. It's stand up, and boy, does it suck. I don't know what her day job is, but honestly, you need to go back to that because comedy is not you. I'm sorry.
No. I saw some of this. This was not good.
Dude, this was this is a bad stand-up special. It's like when you go to like one of those like local stand-up clubs, like it's their first time. Like, yeah, so everyone's how's everyone doing tonight? Has anyone got their balls waxed? What? Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things.
Yeah.
But we're gonna play here in a minute. But yeah, this clip. Now, this woman. Now, she claims that something happened at WrestleMania 1. Like I said, I've never heard this story because I've heard multiple other stories after this, like WrestleMania 1, but I've never heard of this. All right, never, ever, 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 ever heard this story before.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and continue and let's play this because, like I said, it's 2 minutes long. So she'll give it her words.
My dad is Mr. T. Mohawk culture. Most people think I'm lying when I say that, but I'm like, why would I pick him? Like, who the fuck is lying about Mr. T, right? And I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so either everyone believed me or no one believed me. Like, there was no in between. I grew up in a very wealthy neighborhood, so everybody believed me there because they were like, why the fuck else is your black ass here, right? Like, But when I was a kid, we lived on the south side of Chicago. And like, I get it. Like, I'm a black girl at an all black school, and I'm trying to explain to my friends that the reason why they've never seen my dad before is because he's doing WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan, right? Like, everybody was like, shut the fuck up, Erica, right? And those were the teachers, right? So I got this complex, and this is for real. My friends will tell you, or like people I meet. If I'm on stage, I'll talk about my dad, but I never tell people like who my dad is or like stuff I've seen, because no one ever believes me, and they like really don't. Like, I will give you an example, like, because like when I was in kindergarten, first grade, like kids kind of like ostracized me and wouldn't talk to me because I was like little lion ass Erica, like they didn't believe me. And so this one weekend, all right, I'm telling you guys this, don't tell anybody the story, but this one weekend went to this WrestleMania event with my dad, and he was partners with Hulk Hogan, right? And my dad, it was the first time I was seeing wrestling live, right? So my dad's like, don't worry about it. It's fake. He's telling me, I have a sister who's 8 years older than me. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's all fake, whatever, blah, blah. And he's in this wrestling match with this guy named Roddy Piper. Do you guys know who that is? Okay. And it's another dude or whatever, right? So my dad gets into the ring, and immediately Roddy Piper flips my dad in a way, and he cracks my dad's ribs, right? So my dad has to go to the emergency room, right? So me and my sister are crying, whatever. They take my dad to the ER. They bring him back he comes back to the hotel room. He's all bandaged up. And like Hulk Hogan's in our hotel room, and Hulk Hogan's doing like lines of cocaine, right? And he still has the yellow shorts on, right? And he's like, T, I'm gonna fuck him up when I see. I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck him up. And my dad's just like, oh God, my ribs hurt so badly, right? And then there's a knock at the door, and it was Roddy Piper, right? And he goes, hey, T, I'm real sorry about what happened. And Hulk Hogan's like, fuck that, and grabs Roddy Piper and brings him into the hotel room, throws him against the wall, smashes the mirror. They're beating him. My dad's trying to break it up. Hulk Hogan's wife, Linda's there, and she's like, Terry, stop, right? And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that was his name, right? So, and my mom is trying to make my dad stop, and they're just beating, and all this stuff is flipped over and shit like that. Me and my sister are crying, and then we get on a plane. We come back to Chicago. I go to class. We're sitting in a sharing circle, and the teacher's like, what'd you do this weekend? And I was like, not a fucking thing. All right. I was Erica Clark. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
Now real quick, we got someone new in chat real quick, so let's bring this up just for a second. Robert Brown. Okay. Lafayette, Indiana. Okay, cool. Yeah, we go live every week. We go live every Saturday, Wednesday, and we went live on Friday night, cover SmackDown last night. So yeah, we pretty much go live every week unless something happens in IRL. Something happens if someone gets sick or they got something going on. That's when we skip. But we
pretty much every week.
Yeah.
At least we try to make.
Yeah, definitely next Friday. Like next week, we'll be doing the Dynamite. We'll be going live for Dynamite on Wednesday. As of right now, and nothing happens, we'll be going live on Dynamite. Doing a watch along for there. We'll be doing another watch along for Friday night for SmackDown and for Worlds Collide after that show. So we'll be doing that next Friday as well. And then we'll be going back live Saturday again if nothing happens in real life. So yeah, also if you want, we have a Discord if you want to join. It's in the description, but if you can't find it, I will either ask one of the mods if they're not busy, or I can do it in a minute. Drop that link for the Discord. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, we do cover AEW. Yeah, we cover AEW, Robert. We cover AEW. We cover it all. So the only thing we don't cover right now is TNA because our schedule's on that. So that's besides that, yeah. We do cover everything. But yep. Well, that was the stream for the day, guys. So Trey, do you got anything to promote before we go?
Not really. I'm gonna get back to doing I'm gonna review Primitive War either today or tomorrow. But that's about it. Oh, and Cowman reviews tomorrow. It might just be me and Tyler. We're gonna be reviewing Happy Gilmore tomorrow.
Yeah. An actual good movie again.
Yeah, an actual good movie. Yeah.
No spoiler alert, chat, but it's all in the hips.
It for me. All in the hips.
It's all in the hips. Carl Weathers having way too much fun in that movie. He really was. He was having way too much fun in that movie, man.
He was the best part of that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. yeah, like I said, it's a good movie. I love Happy Gilmore, or yeah, Happy Gilmore. It's my favorite movie. Well, one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. But yeah,
Yeah.
but
No,
besides
it's
that,
probably
chat,
my number one. Yeah.
oh yeah. But besides that, chat, if you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share if you like what you saw today. Like I said, we'll be
Yep.
back on Wednesday as of right now. If not, we'll release a statement on the channel. All of our links are in the description. Again, there's a link to the Discord if you want to join with us. We do watch alongs. We post memes in there. We talk shit about everybody and about the wrestling world. So we have a decent community over there. So we're trying to grow and everything in between. But I think Mara is now live, and I don't know
Yeah.
how to do the
Raid,
whole
but yeah.
raid stuff. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop her link in chat. If you want to go watch Mara, she's playing a game, I believe.
Yeah.
There's a link to her channel. If you click on the link and go watch her, tell her that the boys from Pin Down sent you. And on that note, everybody, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Until then, take care. Later.
You get in that goddamn shower, hit the bar of soap, put a little water on it, and rub it all underneath your armpits, around your balls, and your fucking asshole, would you smelly prick? Here's a tube of toothpaste. What you do is you pour some of this out on a little toothbrush and you scrub them fucking gimmicks in your mouth. They're called teeth. Get all that yellow shit off of them. Your breath don't smell like a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Deodorant. It's a miracle worker. You put it under your fucking armpits. You get me? You fucking Viking? Last but not least, your old trusty hairbrush. This thing does a goddamn wonders if you got some fucking hair. I ain't got no fucking hair.
Next week, but I don't believe it. See, I don't even have a match tonight, but I'm still working out because I have nothing else to do. What am I gonna do? That's what I do. What am I gonna do? Play the guitar? My mind's telling me no, but that crack, y'all. That crack keeps telling me yeah.